we will see the practical applications of heating effect of electric current. Okay, some of the practical applications we will see. Heating effect of electric current is used in appliances such as electric bulb, room heater, electric iron, toaster and all. The same principle is used. Okay, here what happens now, a wire of suitable resistance, that is called as the heating element. Okay, a wire of suitable resistance is connected to the power supply in all these appliances I am telling about. Now current is allowed to pass through the element. When it moves through that, what happens, this heating element, it produces heat. And this heat is used for specific purposes. This is the principle behind this. Okay. So here we'll see some examples in electric bulb. In electric bulb, sealed glass bulb we have seen. No, glass bulb will be sealed and it will be filled with inert gases. Do you know what is inert gas? We will be studying about inert gases, no, in periodic classification. Okay, inert gases such as nitrogen, argon. We have also studied in the first chapter. When you are packing chips, we used to. Okay, nitrogen and argon. Now, a tungsten filament is connected to the two electrical contact. Inside the bulb, if you see, two electrical contacts will be there, and what will be connected? Tungsten wire will be connected. Current is allowed to pass through and the tungsten filament gets heated to 3000 degrees Celsius. See, it gets heated to 3000 degrees Celsius. It will not melt because the melting point of tungsten is 3400 degrees Celsius. So now because of the current, the tungsten filament gets heated. Okay, and what happens? We will get light. But what about the heat? It is sealed, no? What is the reason for sealing the bulb? It protects the filament from oxidation and the humidity. Okay. And the second thing is, it is a small enclosed volume. No, that volume will make it easier to maintain the temperature. Otherwise, because of the heat, no, it may get melted. So, these are the two uses. First one is electric bulb. Just go through it. In the book it is there. Just go through it. If you have any doubts, we can discuss it later. Okay. Now fuse. Fuse you have seen. In the olden days and all, there will be a socket and we used to fix it. It is made up of porcelain, some white color thing like, no, porcelain, that plates and all they will make, no, with the same substance they used to make the outside thing. The fuse which is kept inside the socket and they used to remove it. Inside that, if you see, two terminals will be there and in the middle one wire will be there. Right? We'll see what it is. It is a safety device. What is a fuse? Fuse is a safety device. And what is the use of it? It does not allow excessive current to flow through an electric circuit. In an electric circuit, when you are using a fuse, it will not allow excess current. Okay. In case if excess current comes, what happens? Automatically it gets melted. So the metallic wire of low melting point is used. A metallic wire of low melting point is connected between the two terminals of that fuse. And if you see that, in the fuse is connected in series. Why it is connected in series? In series current is always the same. No. In parallel it is different. So here it is always connected in series. If current exceeds, what happens? It is in here. Fuse symbol I have given, see, two dots we should keep, small 2 zeros, and in between it should be connected like this. This is fuse. This is a bulb. So current is flowing through it. So fuse is connected always in series. If the current exceeds, what happens? The fuse wire will get melted and then if it melts, no, supply will not be there, the appliances will be protected. They can be protected from damage. Okay. Fuse wire is made up of tin. Actually it is made up of tin because tin is having low melting point, but alloys can also be used like tin and copper, aluminium, copper, iron and lead. That combination also can be used. The thickness of the wire depends. I told you that day that in the domestic circuit when we are studying, I told you that 5 amps and 15 amps can be used. No. 5 amps, if you compare 5 amps and 15 amps will have a thicker wire. Okay. So the fuse is used for domestic purpose, no. The fuse what we are using, it may be 1 amps, 2 amps, 3 amps, 5 amps, 10 amps, like that we can get different types of fuses. Electric iron, for example, electric iron is consuming 1 kilowatt, okay, in 240 volt circuit. How to find how many amps we need? See here, current, if you want to find 1000 by 200, you get 4.5. So the current which is flowing is 4.54. So how much, what fuse should be used? 5 amps. Okay. So 5 amps fuse should be used in case if it is like this. If it is more than 5 or 10, what can be used? 15 amps can be used. The disadvantages are also there. Because of this heat, it gets damaged, I said. So nowadays what they are doing, they used to keep a small fan in the gadgets, which is, sometimes it is very costly, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, more than that it is. So what happens? To protect the whatever gadget which we are using, the small fan will be fixed in electrical devices like TV and all, they have used, it seems, nowadays. So proper cooling arrangements are made. And in systems and all, in systems if you see, small fans are used, it seems, now inbuilt. And in some cases if you see, behind the TV and all, grills will be kept. Have you seen? Small grills will be kept so that it can be, the heat which is produced can pass out. So disadvantages, it may affect the gadgets. So proper cooling arrangements are made. Fans are fixed to cool them. Grills can also be used so that the heat which is coming out will be passed out.